This week I've been focusing lots on returning to running after having a baby, or generally just returning to high impact exercise. So it's not always our pelvic floor that needs to be strong enough. Like, of course our pelvic floor does need to be strong enough, but we want to think outside the box. We want to think about the muscles that surround the pelvic floor as well. So if those muscles are strong, we know that they can help our pelvic floor. So that includes our deep abdominals, our TA, that deepest layer of abdominal muscle, our hips and our glutes. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite exercises to help you strengthen those areas, as well as using your breath with your pelvic floor. So one of my favorite exercises at the moment is an anti-rotational exercise, a bit like, well, it is a pull-off press, but we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. So if you would just like to focus on the pull-off press, if they're new to you and you've not really done them before, we're going to stand feet hip width apart. I've attached my band to something that's not going to move. We breathe in here, and as we breathe out, we engage the pelvic floor. So that is your pull-off press. If you'd like to make it a bit more interesting and a bit harder, we're going to turn into a lunge with a knee raise. So a lunge, as you come up from your lunge, we're going to knee raise and pull-off press on one side. So this hip has to work even harder now. So we're strengthening the hip and we're strengthening the deep abdominals. What happens is when we're here, we have to stop our hands from rotating inwards with the band. Our hips have to do a lot of work, as well as our glutes. So we're strengthening the glutes here in the lunge, and here as we come up, TA is involved with our pelvic floor. It is the perfect exercise for helping to strengthen, see, I nearly fell over, helping to strengthen our glutes, our hips, and our deep abdominals. So that's my first favorite exercise. Second, super simple, but super effective. So we're going to get a nice big thick resistance band, popping it around the tops of our knees, and we're going to do our squats. Now the band wants to pull your knees in. You need to make sure you're pushing against the band so we really get the most out of our hips. Sitting back into your squat, making sure that you can feel your pelvic floor doing some of the work at the bottom of the squat, breathing out as you come up. Next exercise, that's my second. My third exercise, good old clams. You cannot beat clams for hip strength. So we're going to lie down, head on your arm, because we want some really good glute activation. Bringing the knees up, keeping the ankles together. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we engage the pelvic floor and we lift the knee up at the top, hold for a few seconds, and down. Now what we don't want to do is start to roll back in an attempt to lift the knee even further. We only go as far as our hip can take our knee before having to roll the hips, so no hip rolling. Imagine you have headlights on your hip bones and they're pointing straight ahead. Don't let the headlights shine into the sky. Keep them pointing straight ahead. And then you're going to do the other side. So that's both sides with your lunge to a knee raise and a pull-off press. That's your squat with the band around your knees, and then those clams on each side as well. Add those into your workout, or just do about 20 reps of everything, 3 sets. That's an awesome little 20-minute workout just for your deep abdominals, your hips and your glutes. If you try it, let me know how you get on, or if you have any questions, please send me a message. I'm always happy to help. I hope that was useful. Go and enjoy getting strong hips and glutes. Bye for now.